Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another trailer time / gaming news show that I need to come up with a name for, and I don't have a name. We've got a bunch of trailers to watch and a couple of news stories. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off, where Disney and Tencent has announced an Avatar MMO. But it's a mobile game and nobody cares. The big news of the day, Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy 14, came out with a post welcoming new players back to the game. So they are opening that game back up, and they're finally adding some expansion to data servers, as you can see right here. Expansion of Japanese, North America, Europe, resuming digital sales for new players, and a bunch of other stuff going on. The game is just absolutely insane that it blew up so big with Endwalker that they had to stop selling it. And they're like, no new players can get in. And I've still heard the queues are pretty bad. So hopefully everything that they're doing here will actually fix that issue, and everybody will be able to play, and then get rid of the queues and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it sounds like everything is going to come online on January 25th. There's like a lot happening that week. I don't know if that week is considered like end of physical quarter or something, but I don't know what's going on. But there's just a bunch of games that are doing things that week, that January 25th week. It's pretty crazy. Final actual news story. I know a bunch of you have been keeping an eye on this here game. This is the King Arthur Knight's Tale. And they just announced that they are delaying the game from February 15th to March 29th. We are currently working on the last bits of the campaign and the end game. However, there's still work to be done. COVID, something, dark side. So, yeah, definitely keeping an eye on that game. The game looks pretty darn good. So we'll see what the... Also, it's good to move it out of February, because there's 1,000 games coming out in February. And if it got released, then it would just get completely buried. So moving it out into the end of March, that is a very, very good decision. I've seen a lot of commentary, people talking about, because right now there's nothing new out. And basically January is just devoid of new stuff. Other than stuff like God of War and some stuff coming over to PC and whatnot. But they're like, somebody needs to just push up their date and just release now. You would literally get everybody playing your game if you did, but nobody wants to do that. I'm trying to think. There was another big game. Oh, actually, Lost Ark. I heard a bunch of people saying why don't they just go ahead and release Lost Ark instead of it coming out in the middle of the madness? So, yeah. Somebody in chat was asking which game just got back. I was talking about King Arthur Knight's Tale. But, yeah, somebody push up the release. Somebody's got to be done. Just release your game. We can all play it right now. Well, let's go ahead and move on to trailers. We have a bunch of good ones. We actually have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trailers. We'll end with the real good ones. And we'll have a couple of good ones at the start, and then maybe some newer stuff kind of in the middle. The first trailer is, I think this is a remake of an old game. Somebody in chat might have to verify, because I recognize the name, but I don't know if it's a new one or a remake or what they're doing here. So let's take a look.
Welcome to The Settlers, a real-time strategy and build-up game built on a 30-year legacy of exploration, expansion, and conquest.
I'm down
Now,
for this.
Fully reimagined from the ground up.
So it's a remake.
With stunning graphics and detailed animations,
I'm totally
your
down for
settlements
this.
have never been so rich in detail and full of life. Explore breathtaking landscapes. Discover ancient ruins and mysterious, untouched territories. Or seize strategic outposts. Choose between 3 new factions, each with their own unique playstyle and appearance. Find and gather resources. Shape transport networks to improve your economy.
So it's kind of like a mix between Civ and Age of
craft
Empires.
the tools and weapons needed to expand your settlements. New specialized settlers now open a world of possibilities, enabling you to fast-track constructions. Survey the land and uncover precious resources. Expand your borders and even steal from your enemies.
The original
Train
was
and
like
upgrade your
1993.
settlers to overcome even the toughest opponents. In a deep, story-driven campaign or across thrilling multiplayer battles.
Huh.
The time to explore, expand, and conquer is here. Begin forging your very own legacy now.
March 17th. Okay, cool. And there's closed beta in January. Gotta kind of watch out for them Ubisoft games. Sometimes the Ubisoft games can be kind of hit or miss, but that one looks okay. Hopefully it's good. All right, next trailer. This is a game that I know Matt Caruso has been really looking forward to. He says he's gonna play the heck out of it. It's one of his favorite series. Let's take a look.
We remember when you came to us. You were special. You came with a gift.
And it's not Pokemon.
One that can unite the town as we fight to maintain the balance of good and evil in this kingdom.
Live
There's
as a hero.
so much beauty here. And so much
Get
at
married.
stake. We must come together and bring harmony to the land, its creatures, and its people. Embrace your inner power.
Embrace your inner
Stand
power.
against the impending chaos. As this fragile balance is threatened, we'll need gifted ones like you. Help our town flourish again. Nurture your farmland and forge new friendships. Here, you will find yourself. Together, we will restore peace to all in Rigbarth and beyond.
Rune Factory 5. It's like anime.
Marvelous.
It's like anime Stardew Valley, I guess. I've never played that series, so I have no idea. Next trailer is for a new game that none of us have probably ever heard of. And this is the launch trailer. Let's take a look.
If I told you my story, you probably wouldn't believe it. I've seen wonders of nature on an alien world. I've uncovered lost mysteries and sought their truth. I've journeyed well beyond what even you could imagine. I could tell you my story, but I'd rather show you.
Huh. Interesting. Definitely different. I can't compare it to anything I've ever seen. Man, you're just slamming the sea creatures with your pod?
My story began long ago on a planet I call Aquamarine.
There's your January game, chat. Aquamarine. Huh. You guys know I like my little indie games. I don't know about that one. I keep an eye on it, but I don't know. I don't know. Next game is, I think, also this is a release date trailer for, I think, a new IP. Let's take a look. Whoa. I'm assuming this is like a JRPG. Or a Stardew Valley-esque game. They can't save the world. Oh yeah, it's a JRPG, okay. Rise of the Third Power. Coming in February. Sorry, that game is going to get absolutely buried.
To overcome
No, I don't want to buy
eating.
donuts. Get out of here. Get out of here, donuts. I went to the gym today, too. All right, we have a gameplay trailer for a game called... Got to think about how to say this. Skambam Snowfall? Let's take a look. Kind of reminds me of Kino a little bit. Huh, okay. Whoa, what'd you just do with that rabbit? You can put the rabbit in his pocket. It's like they have magic powers, but it's like drum based. They have like a oh god. You summon the demons. Then he summoned like a bear to fight for him. I mean, this looks kind of good. Huh. Crazy. Yeah, I'd say that's got potential. Keep an eye on that one. Yes, Matt Caruso. I can double check here in after trailer time. All right. Here's a big trailer. This game came out today on PC. Everybody's loving it. One of the best games in the last 10 years. Let's take a look at the trailer. The port is good.
What does this goal mean to you?
Environments look great.
The road ahead is long and unforgiving. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not.
He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own? What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Get it today, chat. That game's something else. Okay, 3 trailers left. This one I believe is another new IP. Actually, I'll read you the description after the trailer. Overprime.
Dekima. The will of vigorous life.
If this is a cinematic that's got some money behind it.
Has grown. And the fragile balance has been disturbed. Who take and those who protect.
These characters might look a little bit familiar.
2 ways. At the fork in the road. A choice must be made.
Overprime is the name of the game. All right. Obviously, that was a cinematic. They didn't show anything. It says here, Overprime is a MOBA game where you can enjoy spectacular, dynamic attack skills with heroes in a 3D blobbity blobbity. This is a new IP, but it's using characters from another IP. But I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it was a game that came out but died. but I don't remember what it was called. I don't know. It's really, really hard to get into the MOBA market. You pretty much have the main 2 MOBAs, and then anything else that tries to breach that hasn't really had much luck. So, yeah, I don't know. All right. Last 2 trailers are our bangers, chat. Let's take a look at this one.
Don't screw up the password again. This time, we'll blow your head off.
Sweet. Love you too.
You better get it right. Now listen, Steve, don't try to warn anyone I'm here.
Rainer said you were a pilgrim.
None of your business.
You think your barking will make an impression on me?
Did you know a girl named Mia?
Mia? No. Who's Mia?
She's my sister.
Promise you'll never leave me alone here. Never.
I won't leave you.
Swear.
I don't have to.
Not him, no!
A long time ago, Waltz hurt her. He took her from me. And I want him to tell me where she is.
Well, that kind of information is expensive. Maybe I can help you.
Welcome to paradise.
Look around, Aiden. What do you see?
Something people outside the walls.
This game is
strongly
looking
dream of.
really good.
Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful? I wish Crane could have seen this.
Luan, it's not a sign of weakness to say you were worried.
Death is how we thank traitors. You didn't say you were working for Aiden.
I don't work for Ader, I work for myself.
Here we're all infected.
Are you scared of him?
Most people are.
This is a game, chat, we've already seen a bunch of videos on. Comes out next month.
Those who are weak just give up.
Keep them busy.
They stop caring about anything. Give up on life, but you still care.
Drop him.
One move and he dies.
Drop him.
You're no leader, Carl.
On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of Villador.
And in the name of law, you're sentenced to death for treason.
I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
She trusted you, and you failed her. I'll be okay.
You pay for that.
3 against 1, I like those odds.
Count again.
Sometimes you have to become a monster to stay human.
It's gonna be a brutal game.
Nothing could ever tear us apart anyway.
Fuck the plan. We don't know what's up there. You understand nothing.
A little boy wants to pretend he's a grown-up. A precious little boy.
Dying Light 2, February 4th. Funny enough, there was actually a story that came out today. We didn't really cover this in the news, but Techland came out and said that they are committing to 5 years of game support on that game. So more story DLC, more events, more locations, more in-game items. So pretty cool. Final trailer. Save this one for last. It's a solid 5-minute trailer on a game that we have already talked about here tonight. I think a game that we want to know more about, even though it's a game that's already done. So here we go. This is the story trailer for this game.
First, there was the Ark, and from it, a new world was born. Arcasia. To safeguard its future, the Ark was split into 7 pieces and scattered across Arcasia.
The Infinity Stones.
Drawn by the light, armies of demons opened a rift between worlds, and thus began the Great Chain Wars.
Yikes.
Only uniting the 7 arcs could end the war and restore peace to Arcasia. But after 500 years, Lord Kazaros and his army of demons threatened to invade Arcasia once more. Our only hope to defeat them is for a new generation of heroes to reassemble the Ark, discover its secrets, and use its power to drive the darkness out once and for all. With the gods long gone, it is now only the Lazanith Beatrice who watches over Arcasia and awaits a worthy hero. Your quest will take you far and wide, but your journey begins here in Rethramis. This idyllic landscape is filled with enemies. You'll learn the powerful skills and abilities you'll need to find the Ark and save Arcasia. From there, you'll journey through the desert of Eudia into the Mirai ruins. Fight your way across Luterra, the kingdom
for
of
an
night,
ARPG.
to explore its history and haunting landscapes. At Wavestrand Port, you'll claim your ship and sail out to discover all that Arcasia has to offer.
Yeah, I think the sailing system is going to be really cool.
Set sail from Luterra to the mysterious Isle of Tortoy, home of the diminutive Makoko. Make your way to the heart of Tortoik to uncover its ancient mysteries. Take your crew to Annika and the port city of Chengun. Their martial arts tournament is famous for attracting the most skilled martial artists in the world. Deep in the arid deserts of Arthertime lies the city of Stan, a technological marvel.
See, that comes across as Final Fantasy to me.
Technology
like
comes
Final Fantasy VII.
absolute power. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. At the foot of the Balankar Mountain sits Vern, the kingdom of Queen Aelin. But an ancient evil from Arcasia's past lurks in the dark woods of the Elven Forest. Shoeshire is as dangerous as it is freezing cold, and made even worse by its heartless warden Vrad.
Your humble servant offers you a sacrifice.
But the demon's corruption has reached even this frigid place. The isolated land of Rowan.
Like, that's a pretty zone.
Cross the Rainbow Bridge to gain entry to its magical secrets. And looming above it all is the Phantom Palace. Yorn is home to the Umar, a proud race of industrious crafters. But their pride
AKA
may also
the
be
dwarves.
their downfall, as they risk awakening a long dormant evil. In the dark shadows of Phaeton, it's kill or be killed. And if you survive this realm of half-demon assassins, dark secrets await all who travel into the Cave of Sin. A gem in the waves of the Sea of Procyon. The Isle of Punica is an oasis to weary travelers.
That's where you go get
can
drunk.
Celebrate your victories in this tropical paradise. Lost Ark is a world of endless adventure, and Arcasia needs your help. You must assemble the Ark and fight for the land.
Man, I think that game is going to be massive. The fact that it's free and they're essentially just going to do the Fortnite model, you know? It's literally got everything that you would want in an MMO like ARPG. It's got the classes, it's got the dungeons, it's got, you know, all the systems. I guess that's what happens when you let Korea guinea pig the thing for how many years? They bring it over and it's going to be in like an unbelievable state. That's crazy. Very, very cool. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That will go ahead and do it for this gaming news trailer time show that I need to come up with a name for and something. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.